Hi, I'm Dustin Davidson. In this video, you will learn how to play Eric Clapton's Sunshine of Your Love. There are several ways in which modification of a song can occur. This is my own modified version of the song. The basic melody of the song still exists, but with some twists and fill-ins. We'll play parts of the songs individually, like the chorus and the solo. Then we will combine these parts to play the full version of the song. I will now play for you the full version of Eric Clapton's Sunshine of Your Love, with the previously recorded backup track of electric rhythm guitar. We will now learn how to play the chorus. The chorus is fairly easy in terms of repetition. Here is a version of the chorus played at medium speed. Now a version of the chorus at slow speed. Now, to begin this, you would start with repetition between the 12th and 10th fret of the B string, which sounds like this. Next, you move to your G string on the 10th fret. Now you're on the 10th fret, go to the 9th, 7th, 4, 7, 4. So that's your standard chorus for Sunshine of Your Love. So try that once more. Now for the second part of the chorus, it's the same melody, but higher octave. Now there's some bending in there that you have to know. You're bending on the 12th fret of the E string. So one more playthrough of the complete chorus. We will now learn to play another version of the chorus, this time in a lower octave. Now, it starts on the 9th and 7th fret. You're playing the same thing as the chorus previously taught. So begin on the 9th and 7th fret. Based on the notes in this, your finger placement is different based upon the fret. So instead of hitting the 10th, you would hit the 8th. So it sounds like this. So you go from 8 to 7 and do a little bit of bending in there. And that's 5th fret, 5th fret, 2nd, 5. So that again. One more time. Now just like we did that higher part down here, just like that, it's the same thing. Now, usually you would repeat that segment twice, but in this case, you do the first part twice and you do the second part once instead of doing it twice. So this is how it should sound altogether. That's how that should sound. Now comes the part where we learn the chorus outro. In this segment, we will learn how to play the chorus outro. Now this is played in the lower octave. It follows the chorus that I showed you previously in the lower octave. So after playing it through twice, you would end it in this rhythm of. Now here comes the part where the outro takes place. It's on your A string, and the frets are the 2nd fret, and it rotates between the 8th and 7th, and there's one open string and open strum in there. So it should sound like this. Now a little bit slower for you. One more time. Now your open comes in between there, between two of the different types of runs that you're doing. So it's just like you're doing two sets of the sliding, but you combine them. But in the real song, they're actually played way faster than that. So it's gonna sound. That's how you play the outro. Now we will learn how to play the solo. First of all, the intro to the solo is just the same repetitive chorus that you learned first of all. Now you end it with your bend, then you go right into your solo, which should be. Okay, that's your bend into the solo. Now your solo is just a scale in which is fairly common in the key of E. Not in the key of E, but. And this is how it should sound. I'll play it for you slow and slower. Now that is the full solo, believe it or not. Now we'll play it once more for you to get the feel for the solo. Then you go back into your chorus after you've done your solo. Now to play the solo, it starts on the 17th and it goes to the 19th fret on the E string, on your high E string. Now it should sound like a scale. It's hitting the same notes in different octaves. So you're going 19, 19, 17, 19, 17, and then your G string and your D string in this portion of the solo, you hit, instead of 17, it's 16. So you're hitting 16 right there. Now you come back and you repeat everything you just played, except on the last 19th strum, you're bending it up the neck. So it should sound like this. Then you go back to your 17th at the end of the bend of the 19th. So. Now you continue the solo, the scale. This is back to the 16th part. Now back to the 19th and 17th. Now you just hit the 19th on your top E string. And you end it on the 17th fret of the G string. So that altogether, that should be sound like this. That's one part of the solo. Now the second part of the solo is between 4 frets, mainly consisting of a bend on the 12th fret of the high E string. It starts on the 10th fret and rotates between the 12th of the E and the 12th of the B. Here, this is how it sounds, slow speed. Now that's a fairly repetitive movement there. And we'll try it again. 10, 12, 12 bend on the 12th. And then after that part, you go back to the 10th on the B string, kind of as the end. Then to go finish the song, you go back into your chorus, you play it once in the full 2 versions,